You special and she reckless. Baby, you're my bestest friend. Yeah, she my bestie. My love for you is endless. Nobody else can end it. And when I get the money back, then baby girl, you can spend it.
Hey, what's up, besties? Welcome back to another video. Oh my gosh, I have missed you guys so much, but I had so much going on. You guys know my mental health is #1 to me, and it's always important for me to make sure I take care of my regular life things before I come on and try to tell y'all how to do anything and tear y'all up. I don't want to do that. So I make sure I get myself together before I come on camera. And y'all, I wish, like, I've been watching these home buying videos and they look so well put together. Baby girl can't give y'all all that action because half the time we've been here, I ain't had no bra on. So, you know, it is what it is. So y'all get, this is the first video you guys are going to get of my series. I'm kind of moving into give you guys some more lifestyle and home owner videos, or how to fix up stuff and all of that. And I thought, let's do a collaboration with Shay. How can I come back with a bang? It's with a collaboration with Shay Budgets, of course. And so we're going to be talking about the first time home buyer experience. The fun thing is Shay got a new build and I got a pre-owned home. So you guys are going to get some difference of, you know, processes and things like that, and just our overall experience. And I thought it'd be cool to share with you guys. So make sure after you watch this video, you head over to Shay's channel and watch her video as well, because you're definitely going to love it. But before we get into this video, if you have not already hit the subscribe button, what in tarnation are you waiting for? I'll wait. But then I didn't want you to wait, but then I'm waiting. Just click the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss any more of these videos, honey, because look, what we finna jump into, you ain't gonna want to miss. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. All right, you guys, so I purchased my home. I signed on everything on March 11th, and it was so exciting and tumultuous all at the same time. Like, it was an exciting day, and then some stuff happened. So I want to walk you guys through a couple of things. First, we're going to talk about the process. Now, with my process, it was pretty self-explanatory. I actually was looking for a different house. I saw it. I was like, you know what? Let me just try it. Let me just see if I can get it pre-approved or whatever. And by the time I got back to Memphis, because I was in England. By the time I got back to Memphis, the house had already had a bid on it. And I was like, what? I just saw it. But by then I had already started working in the process of getting pre-approved and all of that. So that was really, really good for me. When I got pre-approved, I was like, whoa, okay, we got to act on it, and let's act on it fast. Now, from what I've been told, you have 60 days before you have to run your credit score again, your credit report again. And so I was determined that I was going to find a house before those 60 days were up. Why? Because I don't trust it. Y'all know how I am. I don't trust nothing, okay? I'm not trustworthy. Maybe it's the Libra in me, but I don't be trusting it. So I was like, there's no way I'm going to let this pass up where I'm already pre-approved. She's already telling me the things to get together to make sure everything goes through the process. I am not going to miss this train. So I immediately hooked up with my realtor. We started looking. I found probably about 3 houses that I liked. And what I've been told, this is a buyer's market right now. So what that means is that prices are really, really good for buyers. They're getting things at a lower interest rate. So maybe not the best time for sellers getting more, but they can, I don't know how that works, but anyways, it says a buyer's market, so I went with it. So I wanted to make sure that I didn't wait around. If I saw something, it made me feel good, I wanted to get it. Now you're probably like, are you rushing? Did you rush the process? I didn't rush the process for me, because this isn't going to be my forever home. This is literally my first home. And then I have a plan. I'm putting it out in the atmosphere. I don't know how many years, but I want to flip this home and make it a rental property, and then go on to my dream home with my husband and my kids and all of that. Like, that's what I'm doing. But this was the first step into investing for my family. And I just thought this would be something that I really could use. So I told myself, if it feels good and God says yes, we go with it. When Jesus says yes, nobody can say no. That was like the theme of this whole process. Like, if he told me yes, whatever the banks was saying, you can't say no, okay? So anyways, I went through that whole process of finding a house, and like I said, I had saw 3 or 4 of them. I liked this one and one other one. We put a bid on the other home, and it had this extra bonus room. Oh my gosh, it was so lit. I think I took the pictures out of my phone because I was agitated a couple weeks ago. Like, this ain't my home, why I got this in here? But anyway, I really liked that home because of the extra room. It just had a lot of space, and you guys know I need space. I need space because everything that I have going on, you know, I just need to be able to move around and be functional. And I was like, this is perfect. So it was out of these 2 houses. So that one fell through, and I said, okay, that's cool. You know, I'm good with that. And then I went ahead and put the bid on this house, and it got accepted. So this home has 3 bedrooms. It has a living room, and as you guys can see, I am sitting here in my kitchen. I'm so excited. Okay, but I'm actually sitting in the kitchen because my office is now a storage ground. I just have enough space that we got my silhouettes out. We got like a little desk right there, and then a place for me to kind of put the orders together. That just happened all this week, so yeah. So with that, I went through, I found the house. Like I said, we put the bid in, it got accepted, and then when that process, we set a date for everything basically. So from there, we started working on the home inspection, which you can get the home inspection before you actually do this process. It's all about how you work yours. Listen, it's all about how you do what you do, because if you know you're going to invest in something and you know it's going to, you know, it's nice upkeep, you just want to make sure things are working the way they are supposed to be working. So you can do a home inspection when you find the home, have your home inspector come, or you can wait, you know, afterwards. So that's how my process was that I did the acceptance, and then I did a home inspection, wrote up all those things, the things that they needed to change. There was some leaks, there was some water damage to the ceiling, some of the electrical outlets I think weren't working correctly, and I think that's it. I'm trying to like play back in my head what was all in there, but it wasn't a whole lot of, it wasn't big items. There were small items that just needed to be worked on and fixed, and that I could fix if I needed to. If I really wanted this house, I could do it. So they ended up going ahead and fixing the things that they needed to fix. Then from there, we did the appraisal. Now with the appraisal, this is something that you want to make sure that they stand wholeheartedly on in your contract. So I put in my contract that if the house did not appraise for what I offered, that it would go to the appraisal amount. We already knew that it wasn't going to appraise for the amount that we had put on the paper, but we just wanted to make sure we covered ourselves because, yeah, we wanted to make sure we were good. So that is how I was able to get my get lower than what I actually initially requested my loan for. Or I guess what I got approved for, because that's all they was trying to give you, girl. Sidebar, if you guys know anything, I have student loans. Pretty much I got student loans, and I got a lot of student loans. So going into the approval process, this is where everything got to the point where it was like, okay, this is where you get strict on things. So now you got your house picked out, you've done your appraisal, you got the price. Now it's time to really focus in on that credit report. So if you have a good mortgage lender, I believe that's their name. If you have a really good mortgage lender, this is where you want to become best friends with them. Tell them what your goals are, what your plans are, and let them know how serious you are about your money, your finances, your budget, all of that stuff. And she was able to get me, like, I had no down payment, which is really, really good. So sometimes you'll have a 3%, I believe. There's different types of loans, and we'll talk about that on another video. But I was qualified for not the it's not the FHA loan. I had a non-traditional, whatever. Listen, see, I didn't tore this up already. But y'all know what I'm saying. I didn't have an FHA loan, okay? Whatever. I had a conventional loan. There we go. See, I was saying non-conventional. That's a non-conventional oven. Anyway, so I was approved for a conventional, and so that gives me a little bit more leeway in what was acceptable and what wasn't. So it's a whole thing. But anyways, I was able to get no down payment with the bank that I had. I did have to pay closing costs, and I had paid some earnest money down when I did my offer. The earnest money then applied to my closing costs and all that. So that was fine. That worked out really well. But yeah, that's how that works. So because of the deferment that is happening right now with COVID and everything, I was able to kind of get my student loans not even a part of the count because they're deferred all the way into September. So however it worked out, whatever they did, I don't know. I just say thank you, Jesus, because that's how I was able to get my loan. As you guys know, student loans will take up every single time I have went to try and get a home. That has been the issue, is my student loan. So that's the process that I went through for applying, pre-approval and approval. And basically all I did was just, I had the cash already ready to go. She did tell me that I may need to pay off some things that I had. And if I wanted to, like, if I could pay it off, then go ahead. So I did end up taking some out of my 401k, I want to say. Yeah, from my previous employer. So I went ahead and did that just to be on the safe side, to make sure I had enough money plus money afterwards so that I could, one, I could live. Two, I could get things done that I need to get fixed, get taken care of without having to worry about stuff. So we did take some money out of there. So yeah, that's my process. That was a long process. I'm so sorry, y'all. Okay, so what I learned after getting my keys. This process for me was, I cannot stress enough, it was very easy. And maybe I made it easy because I wasn't stressing about it. I really just said, here we go. Like, I think I didn't tell Bae until like I was looking at a home or I got pre-approved or whatever for like, so I was like, hey, come meet me at this house. Like, I want to look at this house. I didn't even tell him right away. And I didn't tell anybody. I really kept it to myself. I am really big on energy and putting stuff out in the atmosphere when it's time. And so I felt like I needed to hold on to it. I needed to massage it and make it mine before I did anything else. Or told anybody else. And so that was really, really big to me, that I kept it to myself. It was just me and God going through the process and thinking about what I wanted to do, what I didn't say anything to anybody. So what I did learn is that I should have said something to somebody, because I did a lot of stuff like just from what I had heard or looked up, and not really from actual experiences. So the people in my life who I know have purchased their own homes, my brother, he's had 2 new builds, and then Tay has her own house. So those are people I could have used as resources, and your girl just was like doing everything on my own. So by the time I kind of got in the move of things, it was already too late. I was already in the process. I was already making moves and doing whatever. So literally all I depended on was God. I was like, well, if you let it happen, God, we're going to make this thing work, because I already know how you flow and how you move. You're not going to put me in nothing that I can't handle. So I took that and I ran with it. But I definitely learned that you need to talk to people, especially if it's your first time. Just talk to someone, sound off on the process. There were some things I could have asked for without feeling like, I don't know, I almost felt like I was kind of getting anxiety to like step on people's toes. And I realized, like, this is my house. Like, I'm putting my money on this. Like, I need it to be like, just like when I go pick out something at the store, like it needs to fit me the way I want it to if I'm going to spend my hard-earned coin on this. So that was another thing I kept realizing as the process was going on, is that this is your house. It's not anybody else's house. Make sure you get into something that is going to be for you, and you speak up for yourself. If you feel like something isn't right, or you want something to be done, then tell them to do it. One of the things that happened here at this house, when I came for my final walkthrough, it looked like when I walked through it the first time. It still had furniture up in here. It was still looking regular. Like, I couldn't even see like the electrical outlets in the room and stuff like that. And so that was a big no-no. That was a big no-no. And my realtor was good. Like, we kind of looked at it. It was like, they not planning on moving. Like, maybe they moving out tomorrow, because you do your walkthrough 1 to 2 days before you do your signing day. And so I was just sitting there like, everything looked the same. So I guess, you know, whatever, the leaks fixed. Like, I checked for the leaks. I checked the electrical outlets, you know, all the ones that they said they hadn't fixed. So that's what I went out and checked for. But I couldn't see things. And I really wish that they had to have done more with, like, there's a plank in the floor. I have wood floors, really nice wood floors. But there is a plank that's like literally coming up, and they should have fixed that before they left. And I don't know if it was damaged with them moving out or whatever. There was just a lot of things I wish they would have done. I can't wait to show you guys this makeover of this bathroom once I'm finished, because you guys are gonna think, like, if you follow my Instagram, you've already seen how that bathtub looked, and they should have knocked off at least $4,000 or $5,000 off the rip for that way that bathroom looked. Okay, but anywho, so yeah, I learned that I have to speak up for myself, to say what I want, and to stick with it, because it is my house. Like, it's something I spent my money on, so that is really important to me. Do I have any buyer's regrets? I don't have any regrets other than, like I said, speaking up for myself more, making them fix things that, you know, should have already been done. I think that the bathroom was super discouraging for me at first. I wanted them to come. I had like hired Mary maids to come and do a clean sweep, because I was still working and I wanted to move out of the apartment and get everything over here. I needed clean. Like, it was just so much that I felt like I had to do. And I wish that they would have done a better job. True story, horror story. When you sign, that day you're supposed to get your keys. It's supposed to be your home. I don't know if these folks didn't know, which is weird to me, because they were home buyers here. This was not a rental property. According to everything that we saw, this was not a rental property. So they didn't even, they didn't think they had to move out until next Tuesday. And we was like, no, I got things. I have a plan. I have this. I got things I want to do. I want to paint. I want to move all this stuff in. I got furniture and appliances coming. No, it's a no. They need to be gone, you know. So I ended up having to get my attorney from the title company. I got him involved, and he said, if y'all do not bring these keys today, then you are going to, what did he say? Then you're going to have to put some money on it, AKA some zeros. And I was like, that's my type of movement. So that Friday, I think around 12 o'clock, they ended up moving out, getting the U-Haul and all that stuff. So yeah, it was a whole thing that happened, and I was just, I had to woosah, okay? I had to woosah. But other than that, there is no buyer's regret. I'm actually really happy with the property. I'm happy with the size. Like, the kitchen is literally my everything, which is why we spent so much time like getting the kitchen where I wanted it. I can't wait to show you guys the full like review of what it looked like before and what it looks like now. We've painted cabinets. So no, like I don't have any regrets. It's amazing. Like, this is what I wanted. This is absolutely what I wanted, and I'm pretty excited about it. So, you know, even with the bumps in the road, I would say I don't have any regrets. And the last question was, why did I choose the home that I have? And I chose this because of the kitchen. I really, as soon as I walked in, I was like, I love this kitchen. It's big, it's roomy. Fun fact, at the apartment, I did not have a dining room table. And so we never really sat down and had like a family meal. We were sitting with, you know, one tray. Listen, I lived the whole ghetto life, y'all. What y'all saw on the camera was not how I was living. Like, let me not say ghetto. Let me not say that. I lived a basic B life. Like, it was real basic. We didn't have any of that stuff because the office was my living room. And so I had to split that with a couch, and it was just a lot. Like, it was always centered around me working in that space or whatever. So long story short, when I came in the door, I loved the atmosphere. I saw the potential of this kitchen, and it makes me feel good when I'm in there cooking. It's enough space. I was like, man, I can see myself doing these cooking videos that I want to do. But most importantly, it was the fact that I had a dining room, and it reminded me so much of being back at home. It was very nostalgic, or being over at my brother's house, where everyone, we just sit down and we have a meal together. And so it makes me feel really good when we have the boys here and we're sitting here and we're eating together as a family. It does something to my soul. Now, I'm not a fan of all this extra cleanup and stuff that got to go down, okay? But yeah, I'm sitting there rolling my eyes right now thinking about it. But I am loving the fact that we sit down and have family meals. So, you know, it's all good. But, you know, this is a little piece of it. And then I do enjoy the bathrooms. The guest bathroom is, the main bathroom is really, really big. It's very spacious. I love it. And then it's the 2 sinks in the master bathroom, and I love that as well. That was another perk. Walk-in closets in both of the rooms. It's what I wanted. It's what I wanted for my first home. Something that's quaint. It's nice. I said quaint, but it's a pretty nice size house. Let me not say that. Nice, spacious space. So anyways, that is my first time home buying experience for a pre-owned home. I would just say make sure you do your due diligence, like study, understand the process so you don't get duped by anybody. I lucked up and got a really nice realtor who referred me to an amazing mortgage lender. And I mean, everything was just like, when I say it was ordained, it was really ordained, because I did not have to work as hard. But I have heard horror stories, so don't get it twisted. I really think that it's literally just my season. It was just my time. And other than that, like, I don't know, because I didn't know Maria from anybody else. I didn't know Miss Tamara. I didn't know any of these people. I just, and you would think that me and my mortgage lender had been friends, because we was talking at like 10 o'clock at night half the time. Like, it was kind of crazy. But I'm really, really happy about everything, and it's exciting to be a first-time home buyer. So hello, I'm Elaine Michelle, and I own a home. All right, you guys, well, make sure you head over to Shay Budget's channel right now and tell her that I sent you over, and let me know what you guys think down below. Are you interested in getting a pre-loved home, and doing renovations and all of that? Or are you interested in getting a new build? Like, is your coins together where you can get you a new build, or, you know, whatever? Let me know down below what your preference is. And you guys stay tuned for more videos, because they are coming, y'all. I want to share more. I'm gonna try to wear a bra more often when I'm doing my videos, showing y'all what we're redoing in the home. And also, I will have this shirt available on my website where the stickers reside. It'll be limited quantities because I make these myself. This is on a Bella and Canvas shirt. Let me show you guys. Hopefully you guys can see. It's on a Bella and Canvas shirt, so it's really kind of nice and fitted, but I really like how this feels on me. But anyway, Bella and Canvas does cost a little bit more, so the shirts, all the prices and all that stuff will be listed on there on the website. So I hope you guys can snatch you up some where the stickers reside, where the stickers reside, where the stickers reside. And also, last but not least, down below I have my registries, in case your heart so desires that you want to send me something for my new home so I can think about you. Feel free to order off my registry. Babe, that was a good one, wasn't it? All right, you guys, I will catch you in my next video. Thank you so much. I love you in real life, and I will see you next one. Y'all already know. Mwah. KK, bye. Now, y'all ain't got to go home, but y'all got to get out of here. Blah, 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 blah. Sugar Baba.
You special and she reckless. Remember, you're my bestest friend. Yeah, she my bestie. My love for you is endless. Nobody else can end it. And when I get the money back, then baby girl, you can spend it. And everything is alright. I like how you doing alright.